Hello there, Taurus, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your 2022 General Tarot reading. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you consider commenting, or subscribing. Okay, so we're going to take a look first at the overall energy. This is your Soul Traveler's Oracle card. So let's see what we have here. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. And then on the bottom, we have rainbow blessings. I love this. I feel like for some of you, you are coming across this bridge of perhaps a time where things were more difficult or something like that. There's, been a conflict, chaos, choices that you've had to make, people or situations that you may have had to leave behind. But you're kind of coming into this, you're crossing that bridge. You may have had to make some choices in your life to allow some new blessings to come into your life. Really nice energy. It's almost as if, it's interesting because I'm seeing, that this person is holding like a lantern, a symbol of the hermit energy. You may have been alone for some time, solitary, or, just kind of, spending time by yourself, trying to figure things out. This is dropped out, the sacred temple. I'm going to take it, but we're going to keep shuffling. Part of a spiritual journey. I feel like for some of you, you may have been healing your own heart, mending bridges. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what we have for your career. Ascended Masters. Okay, and then on the bottom, angels in four directions. Okay, Taurus, you are definitely on a spiritual journey this year. I only have one other of these readings to do. And this is definitely the only one. This is huge. I'm putting these up here and taking my time with this because I think that there is a message, at least for some of you, that this year is about being on a spiritual journey, about crossing over perhaps more from a life that was based more on 3D, money, materialism, that type of thing, and crossing that bridge and understanding, being more aware of stepping more into the 5D realm. And 2021 could have seen you in a lot of conflict with people's situations in your life, and you weren't really sure why. And part of that is your spiritual awakening. The other sign that got not nearly this strong, but a similar type of energy was Gemini. So you may be, connected to a Gemini. You may have some Gemini in your chart. You may have a lot of Geminis in your life. It's this sense of truly being like a spiritual leader this coming year. Some of you could be starting a spiritual business, okay, or a healing business, that type of energy. If you do have Gemini in your chart, or you have a lot of Geminis in your life, or significant Geminis in your life, you may want to go watch that video too. Oh, interesting. Okay. You may want to watch that video too. There could be a message there for you too. All right, so let's look at your romance, relationship connection. I think it's interesting. The reason I kind of paused there for a minute was I skipped over that to go to the tarot. I feel we're going to see. Let's see what's here. Round and round and time to go. Yeah. I thought it was interesting because there's no mistakes in tarot. Things happen for a reason. And I feel like Taurus, that you may not have a lot of significant romantic love connections in your life this year. In fact, there could be one that you are leaving. And I think that that's almost, it's kind of like they took my hand and put it over here. They're pointing out to me that there was a specific reason why I skipped this deck of cards. Okay. So I think, for some of you, if your chaos and conflict is kind of in your relationship sector, it's because there are people perhaps in your life that, you just need to move farther away from. It does not mean that you have to completely cut them out of your life. But there's a reason that you need to maybe spend less time with them and more time delving into your spirituality. Really interesting. Now, I think it is also interesting. You're going to be seeing these patterns in your relationships. And sometimes the patterns that we see in our romantic relationships are also mirroring patterns that we see in family, friend, co-worker relationships. And I think those patterns are helping you to ascend spiritually. You're starting to see those patterns. And part of this is that you could be mending some of those relationships, but you could also be, mending your own heart, understanding why those people were in your life and what lessons, what wisdom you have gained from having them in your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to look at each of the 4 quarters. So I'll pull an animal spirit card for each of the 4 quarters, and then we'll go to the tarot for more details. So I'll have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, July, August, September, October, November, December. So let's see what we have for this first quarter. See what is kicking off your year. Chameleon Spirit, act as if. Okay, we're going to clarify this. I'm getting a sense that you are not feeling in your own skin. You're trying to blend in with the people, situations that are in your life. And you're feeling more and more like you have to really work at blending in. You're feeling like you don't fit. So you may feel like this in your friend circle, your family circle, your, romantic relationship. You just feel like you're like emotionally detaching from them. Okay, so if you're feeling that way, that's one of the signs that you're having a spiritual awakening. I remember when I had my spiritual awakening, I had that feeling. It was like I didn't understand. Like I felt like everybody in my life didn't get me, and it wasn't like there was a lot of conflict and chaos. It was just like nobody gets me anymore. And it was like I felt so uncomfortable, even with my close friends and family. I just felt this like detachment that I couldn't understand. And sometimes, if we resist that, because I was like that, I was like resisting it. It was like, no, this is my friends and family. I have to stay connected. I have to work harder, right? I have to blend in more. Then what happens is you have a tower moment, and I had a tower moment. So it is this energy of, I feel like I'm not in my own skin. And if you're feeling that way, I kind of, and you've been drawn to this video, I would suggest that you look, YouTube has a lot of great videos, or the internet, about spiritual awakening, because I think it's one of the very first signs that you're getting ready for a spiritual awakening. And because you have so many cards in your career sector, I really feel like that there is a spiritual awakening for you. Yeah, Groundhog Spirit on the bottom, and I don't normally look at the bottom in this at this time, but it says time to let go. There, sometimes it's really hard to have to realize that what you've thought, or who the people in your life, the situations in your life that you thought were so so dear to you, like you would never change them for anything in the world. And then suddenly you realize, oh, wait a minute. They were on my path for a while. And that's where you have to get to. You have to get to they were on your path for a reason. They were on your path for a while, but now they're no longer necessary to be on your path. And it does not mean that you have to like completely stop talking to them or have some big blow up with them. It's just that you're going to be making more time in your life for other people, other situations, and these people may start taking a less role in your life. Okay. Yeah, and then in the second quarter, you have the Owl Spirit. Really interesting. I don't think I've ever pulled this card before, Taurus. I'm saying that because I really feel like this is a very special message. Maybe not for everybody, but for definitely some of you. You can see clearly now. Like, I feel like you're trying to blend in. For some of you, you may have a tower moment. A tower moment may come in that helps you to see clearly about, okay, these people, these situations, they're just no longer meant for me. Okay, so let's see what the third quarter has. Draft Spirit, see the big picture. So you're going to see clearly how things need to change or what needs to change or what direction you need to go in, but you may not have the clarity of the big picture until the third quarter. And that's okay. Like, just allowing Spirit to lighten the path for you as you go through this journey. So one of the things is to just really, spend time meditating or just quieting your mind just for a couple of minutes every day really does help. And then listening to your intuition a little bit more, trying to give up controlling things in your life as much, and just, kind of almost going with more of your gut feeling about things instead of, trying to plan the little minutia details. And then what do we have in the fourth? Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. I think by the end of the year, I think it's a really very nice message to you, Taurus, that, the beginning of the year, you may be put onto this new journey, but by the end of the year, you're going to understand what a wonderful journey this is, even though it's mysterious and we don't always know exactly where we're going. But once you surrender to that, it's kind of like, wow, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what's around the corner. Instead of fearing what's around the corner, you embrace what is going to be around the corner. And it really shifts your mindset about life. And the Koi Fish Spirit, there is always enough. That is one of Capricorn had an energy of that, of learning the lesson that the universe always provides. And I feel like that could be part of your energy this year, is getting into that energy of the universe will provide. I don't have to control everything in my life. Just this total wonder about what life is all about. It's just so lovely. Go with it. It's nice. Okay, so we're going to pull one tarot for each, and then we'll come back and clarify. So with the Chameleon Spirit, yeah, act as if. I feel like you're really trying to hold back maybe how you're feeling with those that are in your life, and once again, that could be romance, family, friends, co-workers. You're holding back. You're actually, almost afraid to take the plunge into whatever this is. And that's why I feel like, when I went through my spiritual awakening, I wasn't even really sure what was going on, right? And I just lucked upon one of those coincidences in life where somebody said, oh, well, go on YouTube and, search spiritual awakening, and I was like, okay, and then it was kind of like I went down the rabbit hole, right? And I just think that, that's you're kind of holding back because you're perhaps a little bit fearful of what is going on with me. I actually had people at the very beginning of my spiritual awakening, people that were really close to me, that were saying, well, are you going crazy or something? What's going on? Yeah, well, those people are not in my life anymore. But it's kind of like that energy of, yeah, what is wrong with me? What is going on? There is nothing wrong with you. Okay? So I want you to know there's nothing wrong with you. Maybe holding back, not sharing your feelings and emotions with other people, because you feel like, okay, what is going on with me? Okay? Just go YouTube spiritual awakening or Google, you'll there's a lot out there. Okay, owl spirit, you see clearly now. Three of wands. This is nice. At the beginning of the year, I feel like some of this energy might be even at the end of 2021. And then it's kind of like you start getting some information, right? You start seeing clearly about, okay, I'm on this spiritual journey. And then the Three of Wands is that. It's kind of like this sense of adventure. I have to go out there and discover. It could be just going down that rabbit hole of what is this that I'm going through? What is she talking about? The 3D and then the 5D. It's, going and getting that information and then putting it out to the universe and saying, okay, what direction am I going in? And really stepping into that. And then in the third quarter, you have the giraffe spirit and the hermit, seeing the big picture, going within. So one of the things is that with the hermit energy, you have the answers within you. When we're living in the 3D, we think we get all of the information from the external, right? But we have all of the answers within us. That is why meditating, journaling is just so important. So when you step into that energy of, oh my goodness, I see the bigger picture now. I understand that we're all connected. I understand that, to live a life out of a lens of love and not out of fear brings just so much abundance and joy and happiness into my life. When you get into that energy, you may, for a bit, feel like you're almost alone, solo. The people in your life no longer kind of get you and you don't get them. You've seen something that cannot be unseen. And sometimes that can be kind of difficult. But then you will meet other people along your path that will come to join you. You're what we call our new soul tribe. And I want to say, Two of Cups. See, I feel like this is going to open you up to a whole new romantic love life. Wow, the cards are really, really flying. Okay, I think it's going to be good, Taurus. I saw the King of Cups. The King of Cups flew out. Nice. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but it's just somebody that's truly, emotional and can share their emotions and connections. Okay, and life is a mystery. Okay, I love this Seven of Wands energy. The Seven of Wands is like the energy of getting on top of this. Okay, life is a mystery, and I'm ready to enjoy, embrace it, go on this adventure. But in this deck, the Seven of Wands also represents to me that this is the strong man pulling back the bars, okay? And it's kind of like this energy that you have the strength, Taurus, to pull back those bars and escape from this cage that you were stuck in the past. Okay, and getting out of that cage and understanding just how wonderful life is. Yes, it's mysterious. And yes, we don't always know what's going to happen next, but there's just so much joy in that. It's, it's allowing wonderful things to come onto your path. And when we're trying to control everything, the problem with that is that we're coming out of fear instead of out of love, right? We're not trusting ourselves. We're not trusting those around us. We're not trusting the universe. And we get into that cage of not trusting because we've had experiences in the past. But once we start seeing the silver linings of those experiences and understanding that those experiences brought better things for us the next step, right? So, like that divorce or that breakup, okay, yes, that was painful, but what came onto your path because you separated from that person, or because you separated from that job, or that career, or that house, right? Or that belief system? It's almost like, okay, yeah, I don't have to stay in this cage anymore. I can experience things on a much grander level. Nine of Cups on the bottom. I am telling you, Taurus, you have a wonderful year ahead. I think you may at times be going, wow, what is going on in my life? But the Nine of Cups is happiness, joy, abundance, what you are wishing for. And then you have the Two of Cups on the bottom. Really lovely energy. Okay, let's clarify here. Oh, my gosh, you have such a great year. Justice, karma. This is karma. Okay, so the karma of things that have been that have happened to you in the past. And once again, this could be even somebody betraying you in the past. You are getting victorious. You're starting to come into, here's that King of Cups again. You're coming into a sense of loving yourself and loving the universe and understanding that you have to go in a new direction with the Three of Wands. That's that Three of Wands energy again. You have it twice. It's putting it out to the universe and saying, okay, I want to live in a life of love, abundance, joy. I'm willing to surrender. I'm putting it out to the universe. This is what I want. How is it coming to me? I don't know. When is it coming to me? I don't know. But I'm putting it out there and knowing that it's going to come to you. Knowing, okay, that you are going to be victorious in this. And wow, what, I feel like this is all happening very quickly for you. And I love it. Okay, the Three of Wands, Two of Cups. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The World card, ending one type of, a life and opening a new chapter for a new life. So you're definitely crossing that bridge. A spiritual awakening can take years, to happen. And I feel like for some of you, you've come to this point where it's kind of like, yeah, I'm ready to cross the bridge. I'm ready to do this. Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh, that's interesting. You may be dealing with a Capricorn. Yeah, you're willing to walk into this new world, this new journey, and celebrating it. Okay, and for some of you, I think you have a twin flame connection coming on. If that's a new term for you, Google, YouTube that. Hanged man energy, seeing the world in a completely different perspective. Like your spiritual awakening, you're just kind of like, whoa, the world is not what I thought it was. It is so much better. It is so much better. Yeah, so you have the Two of Cups again. Taurus, you have somebody coming onto your path that's going to be a true soulmate, that's going to walk this path with you. The Eight of Cups is the soul's journey, going on your spiritual journey. Understanding that this person is coming along with you, you're happy about it. They could be a little bit of a teacher for you, somebody that's going to help you on this journey. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Like the Queen of Pentacles is somebody that's really grounded, really nurturing, good spouse, okay? Gender doesn't matter, but good spouse, home and hearth. Really stepping into this. I think this is kind of what you're putting out to the universe. You're kind of like, this is what I want. I want somebody to be on this journey with me. And, you're putting it out to the universe, and I think it is coming your way. It is coming your way. Okay, so let's see the Hermit card. The Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, the Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh. This is just a beautiful reading. Just lovely. Yeah, I feel like, with the Hermit energy, you get the wisdom to know that you've seen the bigger picture. You get it now. You can manifest what it is that you want in your life. You're stepping into your strength and willing to allow the blessings, the wheel of fortune, blessings are showering upon you. You're turning the wheel. You're gaining more pentacles. You're gaining more finances, abundance, joy, happiness in your life. And I feel like for some of you, you're giving the message. The Page of Swords is getting a message a lot of times. I feel like for some reason, you are giving the message. You are giving the message to, I don't know, you could, once again, starting a spiritual business, sharing your experience with others, something like that. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what this fourth quarter brings. We have the Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery, and Seven of Wands. There's that world energy celebrating. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, putting down, moving away from any self-doubt. Okay, I'm going to come back to the beginning of this again. This chameleon energy at the beginning of the year, even towards the end of 2021, you may have had this energy for a while where people are may be saying to you, what is going on with you, right? And it plays with your head. You get that self-doubt. What is going on with me? I'm not really sure, and you're moving away from that with the Knight of Pentacles. This has been coming a long time. You could have even had years where you've been trying to fit in and it's just not working anymore. And people are starting to kind of question you, and you may be questioning yourself. Okay. Here's the sun. The sun is about to shine for you. Okay. The light is coming, the joy, the abundance. You're seeing the light. You're seeing your light. You're understanding. I don't have to just fit in. I can be who I'm supposed to be. I can take off this skin, okay? Metaphorically, please. I can take off this skin of who I thought I was, drop that burden, and then step forward as this new person. Yeah, moving on. Transformation. Becoming who you are becoming, instead of being stuck in who you were in the past. And when you do that, you're stepping out of this cage of the past, okay? You're understanding the mystery that life is, and you're embracing it. You're embracing the mystery, stepping out of who you were, what you thought you had to be, the role that you had to play, right? You're like, no, that's not who I am. I've got to step out of this cage and move towards who I am becoming. And you end that. You step into this totally new world of yours. It's full of celebration, wedding. This is also the wedding card, the twin flame card, very balanced. If your life felt unbalanced before because you felt like you didn't fit into it, you're stepping into a world that is full of balance and celebration. Oh my gosh, Taurus, this is just such a lovely, lovely reading. And honestly, if you have been in a place where you just felt like life just wasn't working for you, okay? You were trying, but it just wasn't working. It's time to let it go. It's time. There's a change coming in the winds. There is happiness around the corner, and it's just allowing this to come in. So let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see what your universe card is. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. You know why I love this? Because, and I can so relate to this, that when you're in the spirit of trying to fit in, you're so fearful that if you don't fit in, the people in your life will leave. Okay? So you're holding on to them because you don't want to be alone. There may be a period here where you have to go it alone for a little while until you can reconnect with people that are at a higher vibration. You are vibrating right now at a much higher level than the people in your life. And that's why you don't connect with them. You've kind of energetically disconnected from them. And so what happens is that you start living in a world of fear because you're fearful that these people are going to leave you, or you're going to lose that job, or whatever. But when you're living in fear, you're lowering your vibration. And when you step into this energy of love, of loving yourself, of loving who you are becoming, of noticing, recognizing the love, the miracles in our world, it's as if this light comes on, and it's kind of like, it's amazing. It's amazing. Don't be afraid of it. Step into the love. Step into the love. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I so get this. Okay, so here's your soul truth card. Am I afraid to be seen? That is that chameleon energy. Oh my gosh, I can so connect with what you may be feeling right now, because when I was going through my spiritual awakening, there were people in my life that were kind of even saying, like, why do you think you're different? Why, like, why do you think you're special? Like, they were questioning what I was feeling inside. I knew there was something else I needed to go do, but they were like trying to hold me back. And it is, I stayed for a while because I was like, yeah, I'm afraid to be seen. They had planted a lot of self-doubt into my psyche, and I can see now that people only do that because of fear. And it is recognizing that when we step into an energy of love, we only get more love. So let me read the back, and then I'll show it to you and let you look at it. The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. And today's soul action. What parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and fit in? What are you doing? How are you being the chameleon right now so that you do fit in instead of shining your own light? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to feel so I can be safe to be seen? Journal your answers. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to try to hold it as still as I can. You may want to stop the video to look at that. But I think that there's something there. I think you're getting this call of action, call to go on your soul's journey. And you may have been resisting it for some time, but that call has been put out to you. And I feel like your soul is saying, yeah, it's time. And I want you to know there may be people that have to leave your life, okay? Because they no longer are serving any need, for you. But, the other thing is that I noticed is that some people may temporarily leave your life, but then at the end, there is this mending. It doesn't mean that they have to leave your life forever. Some people may. But if you're concerned about that, there is that mending after you kind of, figure where you're going and you see the bigger picture. Well, Taurus, I wish you much love and light and blessings and joy in this journey this year. I hope I can be a part of it. I wish you so much in this new year, in 2022. Happy New Year. And if you have resonated with this message, I would love for you to, comment, like, subscribe. And I'm looking forward to seeing how your year unfolds. So, Happy New Year. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.